Alright, so here's why the Raptors will finally best the Cavaliers. So, reason number one, choking. The Raptors are known to choke, and who is the number one culprit behind that theory? Definitely Kyle Lowry. Look at his season versus playoff numbers here, and you can tell this guy is definitely the number one culprit. So, what changes this year? Simply put, the Raptors took a lot off his plate. The last few playoff series and years, it was basically DeRozan and Lowry as the front runners, then everyone else. This obviously put a strain on Kyle, as you can see with the stats, and simply didn't work out. This year, the bench mob or other options like Ibaka stepped up and took a lot off Lowry's plate and a lot off Lowry's back and made it easier for him, where he doesn't have to drop 25 points a game to win, more like 12 to 17 some games, and we pull out the win. But the number one reason there's less stress on Lowry is because of DeRozan. They were known as the two All-Stars on the Raptors, but DeRozan clearly now known as the superstar and taking all off the load off Lowry, and he just doesn't have to do as much anymore. Reason number two, separation. So, watching LeBron, many of LeBron's past teams, or teams in general, use the opposition's bench time to make a run. And the NBA is a game of runs. And a lot of the time, that's the difference for LeBron between a W or an L. With the Raptors, the bench puts up as good or even better numbers than the starters. So they won't have that leeway, that time to take advantage of. And with the bench mob, that's just not going to happen. Reason number three, LeBron's help. So, simply put, we all know LeBron always has had immense help against the Raptors or in his career in general. Last year and the year before, he had Kyrie and Love and a pretty good bench. This year, he has none of that, and he has a young bench, a non experienced bench. And if anyone's been watching the Raptors and Cavaliers series, you know that Kyrie was torching us as bad or even worse than LeBron sometimes. Like Kyrie was just amazing against us. And now having Love as the second option is pretty much having a player like Bradley Beal or Kyle Lowry as a second option. He doesn't have crazy amount of help. It's like the same as any other team. So this time if LeBron wins, it's pretty much by himself. And that's why I think he won't. All right, and the last reason, reputation. So everyone's been talking about this. Everyone knows about this. The Raptors are known to become the Barneys in the playoffs, especially in front of LeBron. We're known to shrink. People talk about when DeRozan complimented LeBron in such a way that nobody will ever be able to beat him. People just know that we shrink in the playoffs. And this year being the number one seed and everyone saying it's going to be different, this year we know if we lose to LeBron this year, it's done. Our reputation as shrinkers, as the Barneys, will be cemented forever. And with this dynasty we have, will be known to lose to LeBron forever. Like, this is the last chance we have. So I think they're going to use that and have that chip on their shoulders, and it's going to push them past the Cavs this time.